It had been 12 long years since the start of the Cold War when Dwight Eisenhower became the first American president to fly into India on the 9th of December 1959. Delhi went overboard in its welcome for the former Allied Supreme Commander in Europe during the Second World War. An estimated 1 million people turned up to welcome him. These pictures tell their own story. Eisenhower stayed in India for 4 days, but the bonhomie between Eisenhower and Jawaharlal Nehru did not quite translate into strategic relations between Washington and New Delhi. Who knew then that it would be a decade before another US president would visit India? Richard Nixon arrived in Delhi in July 1969. This time, Nehru's daughter Indira Gandhi as Prime Minister held talks with him on a wide range of subjects, including Soviet proposals for collective security in Asia.
My talks with the Prime Minister, with you, Mr. President, with members of the government, have been most helpful in establishing a new channel of communication, a new attitude with regard to the relations between our two countries that I believe means our working together more effectively than in the past for interests that transcend any national concerns.
Nixon did not taste the fruits of his India visit after Watergate ended his presidency abruptly. After the Democrats wrestled power, Jimmy Carter became the third US president to visit India in January 1978. 4 years after India's first atomic test in Pokhran, and access to nuclear power was already becoming a bone of contention between India and the US. President Carter had tough negotiations with Prime Minister Morarji Desai on the supply of nuclear fuel to India. Desai's government was willing to accept inspections and safeguards for nuclear power plants built and operated with foreign assistance, but rejected them for other nuclear plants. For the record though, Carter was all praise for India as he addressed a joint session of Parliament.
I stand before you in this House, the seat of one of the world's greatest legislatures, with feelings of profound friendship and respect. I bring with me the warm greetings and good wishes of the people of the second largest democracy on earth, the United States of America, to the people of the largest democracy, the Republic of India.
And then for 22 long years there was no presidential visit until Bill Clinton made the trip in the last year of his second term in March 2000. Like Carter, Clinton also addressed a joint session of Parliament. Till then, Indo-US relations had been perceived to be overshadowed by Washington's soft corner for Islamabad. But Clinton's visit sought to change all that.
I say again, we have neglected this relationship for more than 2 decades. It is too important to ever fall into disrepair again.
Thank you, Mr. President.
The NDA government found a new warmth in their American ties with Clinton, but the left took to the streets protesting against his visit and holding him responsible for UN sanctions on Iraq that were starving the country. Clinton had the charisma to ride out that storm, something that his successor has been unable to find. As George Bush prepares to land in India, he could witness some furious protests over the Iraq war and the heavy-handed approach to all things nuclear. Bureau Report, Times Now.